Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen wa salatu wa salamu ala nabiyyina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa ashabihi wa azwajihi ajma'in. Amma ba'd, fa'auzu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wa ahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Rabbi zidni ilman ajma'in inshallah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala increase in all of us knowledge. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Brothers and sisters, we are in lesson number 5. And again, briefly, I will explain you a few salient points of lesson number 5. In lesson number 5, for the first time, we are coming across maf'ulun bihi. We are learning about maf'ulun bihi. So, we have to understand, before I explain you maf'ulun bihi, that there are two kinds of verbs in English language and in Arabic language. These verbs are called transitive and intransitive. Okay, brothers and sisters? In Arabic we say al-muta'addi, muta'addi. And this is al-lazimu. Okay. Transitive verbs means, brothers and sisters, that the action of the verb, the action, which is verb, and there is a doer of action. The action is transferred to something else. The file is the doer of the action, and then there is something which receives the action. Okay? If I tell you in English, I ate, I did not give you complete sense until I tell you what I ate. If I tell you I ate, what did you eat? Did you eat bread? Did you eat cheese? What did you eat? If I say I ate an apple, are you with me? Now the apple is the one which received the action of eating. I was the subject. If I tell you Hamid ate an apple, you can say. Okay? So who's the doer of action? Hamid. What is the action? Eating. Who received the action? Apple. It received the action of being eaten. Sahih? So then Hamid is the subject, ate is the verb, and apple is the object. Object of the verb. Are you with me? So, if I say in Arabic now, akaltu. So, you say, what is this akaltu? Tell me a little more. Okay? So, akal is your verb. Tu is your file. Now, we need something else to complete the sense. So, I say, akaltu at-tufaha. At-tufaha. Now, at-tufaha is the maf'ulun bihi, because it received the action of eating. Okay? Is it clear a little bit, brothers and sisters? Or it is 100% clear, inshallah? Okay, now, transitive verb, brothers and sisters, will need maf'ulun bihi, object. Transitive verbs will need an object. What do we say in Arabic? It will need maf'ulun bihi. It will need maf'ulun bihi. Okay? Now, in transitive verb, there is a fi'al and there is a file, and they give us complete sense. There is no need for an object. Means fail and file are happy together. There is no need for anybody else to come in their lives. So if I say, Muhammad sat, khalas, he sat. But then if you say, Muhammad drank, what did he drink? Then we can say, Muhammad drank tea or coffee or water. Okay, how do I translate in Arabic? Shariba Muhammadun. Then you can say al-ma'a, al-shaya, or al-kahwata. Okay, brothers and sisters, all this al-ma'a, al-shaya, or kahwata, these are all maf'ulun bihi. And they are always mansub. They are always mansub. Are you with me? So, how do I find out whether the verb is transitive or intransitive? How do I find out? I ask a question. The question is, you ask a question to the verb. What question will you ask? What? Or whom? If you get a proper answer for these things, brothers and sisters, then it means it needs maf'ulun bihi. Muhammad ate. Now you ask a question. Ate what? Then you will get an answer. Okay? Now that answer will be your maf'ulun bihi. That he ate piece of bread or cheese or a banana or apple, whatever. Okay? Fine. Now if you say Muhammad sat, now you ask a question. Sat what? No. It's not right. There's no answer for that. So it means that sitting or Muhammad sat does not need maf'ulun bihi. It does not need maf'ulun bihi. Because it's complete itself. In book 1, we did dhahaba, kharaja, jalasa, and raja'a. These were all intransitive verbs. They were lazim. And that is the beauty of Dr. Abdurrahim's vision, and it is farsightedness, that he will bring everything step by step. So in book 1, we were not concerned about transitive verbs. Now, starting from lesson 5, we are doing transitive verbs, and now the floodgates of verbs are open, and they'll come in deluge. They will come in large numbers, Left and right, up and down, you will see verbs now. Okay? And then the verbs will be transitive and intransitive. So when it is transitive, you will see the maf'ulun bihi. And it's very easy and very interesting, brothers and sisters. Now the next thing is that if I say here, Qara'a Muhammadun, see, fa'il is always marfu. Qara'a Muhammadun. What did he read? The question is, what did he read? Qara'a Muhammadun al-Qur'an. Now, see, it is maf'ulun bihi mansubun. Why mansubun, brothers and sisters? Because now it has got fatah. I say, Sharibat Aminatu al ma'a. Sharibat. Where is the verb? Shariba. Then ta'utanisi. And where is the file? Aminatu. Okay. Sharibat Aminatu. Amina drank. Drank what? Then we get the answer, al-ma'a. So then al-ma'a is your maf'ulun bihi. And do you see that it is mansub? Maf'ulun bihi will always be mansub. Okay. Now, if I just write it down here, Zahaba Hamidun. Okay. Zahaba Hamidun. Hamid went. Ask a question. Went what? It does not fit. There is no need for maf'ulun bihi. Zahaba Hamidun, he went. Khalas. There is no need for maf'ulun bihi. So it means this is fi'al lazim. In English, intransitive. And shariba is transitive. Qara'a is transitive. Do you understand? Transitive. Okay. Now, here, Qur'ana and al-ma'a is maf'ulun bihi. Sahi? It is maf'ulun bihi. Now, if I say to you, Fataha Hamidun, okay, al-baba. Fataha Hamidun al-baba. Fataha, he opened. Hamid opened. Ask a question. Opened what? The door. So this is your maf'ulun bihi. Sahi? If I tell you, Man fataha al-baba. Man fataha al-baba. Who opened the door? Are you with me? Who opened the door? Now Hamid answers, Ana fatahtu hu. See, now instead of, he can say Ana fatahtul baba, but instead the more suitable answer will be Ana fatah. See, now fatah is your verb, tu is your fa'il, and then who is your, what is who, brothers and sisters? Maf'ulun bihi. Got the idea? So, fatah tu hu, brothers and sisters, break it down now. Break it down. How many words are there? 3 words, brother. Fatah. Fi'al. Fa'il. And then maf'ulun bihi. So in other words, the damir can come as a maf'ulun bihi, and when the damir will come, it will always be attached, because this damir is damirun muttasilun, attached pronoun. It cannot come separate. We are going to learn about separate pronouns when they are mansub in book 3, inshallah. We are going to learn in book 3, inshallah. We are going to repeat briefly for the benefit of Sister Manas. They come long way, long drive. May Allah bless you for your sacrifices. May Allah reward you 1,000-fold for all of you, brother. All of you in this weather to come shows that you are a real parwana. आप लोग सब परवाने हैं. इल्म की शमा जल रही है, परवाने घर पे नहीं बैठ सकते. The parwanas cannot sit home. They have to come to where the ilm is the light of ilm is illuminated. Okay, brothers and sisters, so briefly again, now we are learning that there are two kinds of verb. Word is muta'addi, which is transitive verb, and one is lazim, which is intransitive verb. Muta'addi verb or transitive verb will need maf'ulun bihi, otherwise the sense is not there. Otherwise the sense is not there. I read. You are wondering, what did I read? Did I read newspaper? Did I read book? Did I read magazine? Did I read Quran? What did I read? So unless I add one more thing, you are not getting the complete sense out of the sentence. So then I said, I read the Quran. So how will you say, Qara'atu al-Qur'ana? Sahi? That is your muta'addi, transitive verb. Okay, brothers and sisters? So these are some of the examples that I gave you. Now I write down one verb, brother, and then we are going to conjugate them. We are going to conjugate them, inshallah. Sa'ala al-mudarrisu. What is it? Sa'ala al-mudarrisu. Sa'ala al-mudarrisu. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Now, Mudarris asked. Are you with me? Mudarris asked. Can you ask this, our question? Can you ask this verb a question? What will you say? Asked what? Because in order to find out whether the verb is transitive or not, you have to say these things. What do you have to say? You have to ask. What? Or whom? Okay? So here you say, Mudarris asked. Asked whom? Or ask what? Okay? So then definitely Mudarris is going to ask some individual. Okay? He's not going to ask a chair or a table, but he's going to ask some individual. So then Mudarris, Sa'al al-Mudarrisu, and if I say it was the Hamid who was asked, so what will you say? Sa'al al-Mudarrisu Hamidan. Are you with me? I will write down here, Hamidan. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Hamidan. Now instead of Hamidan, which is maf'ulun bihi, I say in English, the teacher asked him. What did I say? The teacher asked him. So how will I say now? Sa'alahu, mashallah, mashallah. See, sa'alahu al-mudarrisu. Are you with me? Sa'alahu al-mudarrisu. Right. So then I write down here, Sa'alahu al-mudarrisu, and I take this off. Sa'alahu al-mudarrisu. Brothers and sisters, where is the verb? Sa'ala. Wait, what is this who doing here? Maf'ulun bihi mansubun. You cannot separate it. You cannot say Sa'ala al-mudarrisu who. No. This is a attached pronoun. Are you with me? I cannot say like this separately. It cannot come separate. It has to be attached. Okay? And these are damirun muttasilun. Remember we did in the beginning damirun munfasilun, which is huwa, huma, hum, hiya, huma, hunna. And then what is the form of the same damir? But instead of marfu, mansoob or majroor. What did I say? Mansoob or majroor. What is the form? Hu, huma, hum, ha, huma, hunna, ka, kuma, kum, hi, kuma, kunna, ya mutakallim, and na. What are these, brothers and sisters? You must remember. These are damirun muttasilun. They are attached pronoun. When the pronoun is attached to the noun, we get mudaf, mudaf ilayhi. When the pronoun is attached to the preposition, we get jarun wa majrurun. When the pronoun is attached to the zarf, we get zarf and mudaf ilayhi. This is how will you say zarf and mudaf ilayhi. Now if the pronoun is attached to the verb, what do you get? You have mafulun bihi, mansoob. Okay? When you say kitabuhu, then hu is mudaf ilayhi majroor. When you say minhu, minhu is ism majroor because of min. When you say indahu, inda is a zarf and hu is mudaf ilayhi majroor. But when you have this hu attached to the verb, then you get mafulun bihi mansoob. And similarly, if you say inna, and then you attach the pronoun, so what is that pronoun? Ismu inna mansoob. See, now we know that this same hu can be majroor or it can be mansoob. If it is inna and akhwatu inna, then it will become ismu inna mansoob. If it is attached to the verb, it becomes mansoob. So, brothers and sisters, sa'alahu al-mudarrisu. Okay. Now, I want to attach all the 14 pronouns with this verb. If you say sa'alahu al-mudarrisu, what is the meaning, translation? The teacher asked him. Now we start our 14 pronouns. Sa'alahuma al-mudarrisu. What's the translation? The teacher asked two of them. I say sa'alahum al-mudarrisu. The teacher asked them. So what is whom? Mafulun bihi. Say, and then sa'alaha al-mudarrisu. The teacher asked her. I say sa'alahuma al-mudarrisu. Now this is for feminine. So teacher asked two, okay. See here, I will write down here, brother. Sa'alahu, sa'alahum, okay. Sa'alaha, are you with me? Sa'alaha, okay. And sa'alahunna. But as I said, we can do 14 pronouns, okay. Let us do the 14 pronouns, one by sa'alahu, sa'alahuma, sa'alahum, sa'alaha, sa'alahuma, sa'alahunna. Teacher asked you, sa'alaka al-mudarrisu. And then two of you, sa'alakuma al-mudarrisu. Teacher asked all of you, sa'alakum al-mudarrisu. Teacher asked a sister who was in front of him, sa'alaki al-mudarrisu. Sa'alakuma al-mudarrisu. Sa'alakumna, Sa'alakunna al-mudarrisu. Now comes, teacher asked me. See, here is the verb, brother and sister. What is the verb? You should understand this very well. Huh? Sa'ala, this is your verb, and this is your maf'ulun bihi, and I will put here mudarris also. Mudarrisu, this is your fa'il. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Okay. So, sa'ala, okay, sa'alahu, sa'alahuma, sa'alaha, sa'alaka, sa'alakum, sa'alaki was fine. When it came to sa'ala and ya mutakallim, and you know what is the habit of ya mutakallim? It will give kasra. So if I say like this, sa'ala, and it will become sa'ali. Now brother, there is no such a verb. Huh? This is your maf'ulun bihi. How can this be a verb? No way. Okay? Now we got to protect this verb from being destroyed. Now this verb is destroyed. It's ruined. So then, this is what we bring, brother. We say sa'ala, and then I bring noon, brother. And then I tell ya mutakallim, okay, now you can come and join. Ya mutakallim says, but I always give kasra. I say, ya mutakallim, don't worry. Don't give one kasra, give 10 kasras. But give kasra to the noon. So that the verb stays intact. So what happens now? Sa'alani. Whenever ya mutakallim will come, we will bring noon. What is this noon called? Noonu vikaya. Noon of protection. Noonul vikaya. Noon of protection. Noonul vikayati. Noon of protection. Of protection. See, noonul vikayati. What kind of a murakkab is this? Noonul vikayati. Mudaf mudaf ilayh. So you can give OF in between. Noon of protection. You got the idea, brothers and sisters? Now, brothers and sisters, sa'alani al-mudarrisu. So mudarrisu is file, and then this is your maf'ulun bihi. Okay? And then noon is noonu vikaya. Now I tell you, brothers and sisters, that here we have sa'alahu. If I put al-mudarrisu, then mudarrisu becomes the file. But I don't put mudarris. I just write down sa'alahu. How will you translate? He asked him. Are you with me? He asked him. Because he is damir mustatir as a file. He asked them. He asked her. He asked you. And if I say sa'alani only, then he asked me. Are you with me? And then sa'alana, you do not need noon of protection. Only in ya mutakallim you need a noon of protection to protect the verb from getting ruined. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? This is very important to understand. Now we have already done the lesson, so I do not want to repeat it. Inshallah, you will do the lesson and you will repeat it. And if you don't understand, you'll ask me in the tea break, brothers and sisters. We go to page number 32, brothers and sisters. Exercise number 3. تأمل الأمثلة الآتية. Ponder the following examples. Al-Qur'anu. What is Al-Qur'anu, brothers and sisters? Al-Qur'anu marfu. It's marfu. Al-Qur'anu, what is it? Marfu. You see a dhamma there. Now I have a sentence here. which is qara'at talibul Qur'ana. So what is qara'a? Fi'l. Where is the file? Atalibu. And what is al-Qur'ana? Mafulun bihi. Got the idea? Very beautiful example. Next one. Al-kahwatu. Shariba ad-daifu al-kahwata. Sharibal daiful kahwata. Where is the verb, brother? Sharib. Where is the file? Daifa. And where is mafulun bihi? Kahwata. See? Huh?
Mafulun bihi is always mansoob.
Always. See, this is the first time now we are coming across mansoob form in wholesale. But then they are coming in wholesale now. They will come from everywhere now. See, that is, again I emphasize the beauty of Dr. Abdurrahim's book. We were not introduced to this in book 1 and not up to lesson 5. Now we are introduced and it will come in every sentence, more or less. Okay? Ad-darsu. Ad-darsu. See, marfu. Katabal mudarrisu darsa. The teacher wrote the lesson. Okay? Al-babu. Fatahat aminatul baba. Fatahat aminatul baba. So where is the verb? Fataha. If you say fatahat, then no, brother. The verb is fataha. Then we have a ta'utanisi that tells us that the doer of the action was a feminine. And then where is the file? Aminatu. Okay. And then what is al-baba? Maf'ulun bihi. Inshallah. But this now gives you a lot of access to the sentences in the Quran now. Inshallah. Now the point is this, brother. I had told you long time ago, the sequence of verbal sentence. What is the sequence of verbal sentence? Normally, there can be exceptions. Fi'al, fa'il, and maf'ulun bihi. That is the sequence. Now when the maf'ulun bihi is in the form of a pronoun, then it is joined with the verb. Then it is fi'al, maf'ulun bihi, and fa'il. Only if it is a pronoun. Otherwise not. Otherwise you will see it comes later. But there can be exceptions, brother and sister. Okay. So here is a qara'a talibu. Ask a question. You will get the answer. The student read. Read what? You get the answer. When you get the answer, it means the verb is transitive. What is the Arabic for transitive? Al-muta'addi. Al-muta'addi. Inshallah, slowly, you will master it. And if you don't remember, don't worry. Don't worry. Okay. Shariba daifu. Daifu is the guest. The guest drank. Ask a question. Drank what? You get the answer. That he drank coffee. So coffee is your maf'ulun bihi. Katabal mudarrisu. Mudarris wrote. Ask a question. What's the question? Wrote what? And then you get the answer. Adarsa. That is your maf'ulun bihi. Fatahat aminatu. Amina opened. Ask a question. What is the question? Opened what? You get the answer. When you get the answer, it is maf'ulun bihi. Jalasat aminatu. Ask a question. She sat what? No. It doesn't fit here. It means that verb is intransitive. It does not need maf'ulun bihi. Once again I repeat, in all of book 1 we had 4 verbs. Zahaba, kharaja, jalasa, raja'a. They were all intransitive. That was a deliberate planning of Dr. Abdurrahim not to bring transitive verbs. If he had brought transitive verbs, then he has to explain maf'ulun bihi. But he waited till lesson number 5 in book 2 to introduce maf'ulun bihi. So that's very wonderful, very beautiful. Because in other books, brothers and sisters, all these things will come right in the beginning, and it is confusing. You don't know where to give dhamma, where to give fatha. It causes a lot of confusion. But in this, Dr. Abdurrahim's books, things are step by step. And now, from now onwards, keep your eyes open for maf'ulun bihi. Okay. So, qara'at talibu al-Qur'ana, qara'at talibu al-Qur'ana, but the talibu is file and al-Quran is very easy now for us. No difficulty here. Ayyin, what is the meaning of ayyin? Specify. File and maf'ulun bihi fi jumal al-atiyati in the following sentences. Da means put. Khattan wahidan tahta file. Put one line under the file. Wa khattaini, there is 2 lines. Tahtal maf'ulu bihi. Washkel and vowelize. Akhira kulla minha. Okay, and vowelize every file and maf'ulun bihi. Brother? Sister Hafsa, read the first sentence and give the proper vowel signs. Kasarat tiflu al-kalama. See now, can you see kasara? Tiflu, the child broke. Broke what? You can see, you can ask a question and you get an answer. So, kasara is your verb and at-tiflu, marfu, is your file, and then maf'ulun bihi has to be mansub. Are you with me? See, now you will vowelize it properly. Kalama. Kasarat tiflu al-kalama. Sister Sumayya? Mindila, mashallah, mashallah. Gasalat aminatu al-mindila. So where is the file? Aminatu. Because in this, we are specifying, putting 1 line under file and 2 lines under maf'ulun bihi. But gasala is your fi'l, tanisi, and then aminatu is your file, and mindila is your maf'ulun bihi. Sister Naima? Akala, Usama, Usama too, fa'il, and then Inaba, grape. So Inaba is your maf'ulun bihi, Usama too is your fa'il. So you can put 1 line under Usama and 2 lines under Inaba. Wa akalat, and what is the next word? Zawjatu hu. Zawjatuhu, what kind of a compound is this? Mudaf, mudaf ilayh. So first, zawjatu is the fa'il, wa huwa mudaf, and hu mudaf ilayh. Got the idea? And is there a maf'ulun bihi? What is the maf'ulun bihi? Al-mawza, mashallah, mashallah. You got the idea, brothers and sisters? Inshallah. Sister Sukhaina? Sharibatil bakaratu al-ma'a. Now why do you say sharibatil? Because there are 2 sukuns. Brothers and sisters, look at this. It comes in the lesson later on. Sharibata. And then al-bakara tu. Are you with me? Sharibat al-bakaratu. Now because this is Hamzatul Wasal, I cannot pronounce it. Because there is something in front of it. There is a word in front of it. Now here is a sukoon and lam has a sukoon, so there are 2 sukoons. And you cannot pronounce them. 2 sukoons cannot be pronounced. We call it iltikai sakinaini, meeting of two sukuns. Now, in order to pronounce them, the first sukun will always get a kasra, temporary. Now pronouns. Sharibatil, then you can, from ti you can go to al. Now you can pronounce them, brother. Are you with me? So that is what it is. Now in Quran this comes, and those who do not know language, they will never know why kasra came. And we know that this kasra is not original. It is a temporary thing. It was used to pronounce the word properly. Are you with me? So Tau Tanis is still there. Now, when they give you kasra, they don't put sukun in the Quran. So you will read Sharibatil Bakratu, and you will have no idea what is this Sharibati. You have no idea. But with the knowledge of language, you know that it is temporary. That is Tau Tanisi with a sukun. And we give it a kasra so that we can now join two words together. Sister Arifa? Very nice sentence. Hafiza Hamzatul Qur'ana. Where is the file? Sister Arifa? Hamzatu. Oh, what is this Al-Qur'ana doing here? Mafulun bihi. Because ask a question now. Hafiza Hamzatu. Hamza memorized. Memorize what? You get the answer. Al-Qur'ana. And that is your mafulun bihi. Now I am only doing this for you to understand that there is a way of finding mafulun bihi. But you will become so strong that you will be able to identify it without any difficulty, brothers and sisters. Okay? Now, Sister Aisha, Darabat Fatimatu bintaha mashallah, mashallah. See, bintaha is a compound. How many words are there? What is the compound? Mudaf, mudaf ilayhi. Got the idea? How will you analyze it now? Sister Aisha, Daraba, fi'al, ta'u tanisi. Where is the file? Minatu, where is mafulun bihi? Binta. Wahuwa, mudaf, and ha, mudaf ilayhi. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? MashaAllah, that is excellent. So here, Darabat came. Properly Darabat came. There is no need to give kasra because the next word doesn't start with sukun. But if it was al, then we would have put a kasra there, in Darabati. Okay. Inshallah, more example will come. Sister Maimuna? MashaAllah. Where is the fi'al? Qatala. Where is the fa'il? And where is the mafulun bihi? And bil hajri? Jar majrur. Khalas. MashaAllah. Okay, brothers and sisters, this is a very funny thing. I always tell in the class, from now onwards, see how many snakes are being killed in the book. Okay, you will count, now. This is snake number 1. What is it, brother? Keep your count, We had a young fellow last time in our class, Brother Kazim. He got a nickname, Kazim Dynamite, because he was very brilliant. He was only 12-year-old, but mashallah, he was very brilliant. And he did book through all the things. His parents took him out of the school for 1 year, and he completed the course. Now he's back to his normal schooling. But he was very, very sharp. So he used to keep count. I said, Kazim, how many snakes are now? So here it is our first snake, brother. Sister Nasreen, Samia Bilalun, that is your file. Al-Azana wa Zahaba ila al-Masjidi. MashaAllah. Now we are going to figure out here. Samia, fi'al. Bilalun is file. MashaAllah. And then what is wa? Ataf. And then fi'al. Where is the file? MashaAllah. It mustatir, and then you will say taqdiruhu huwa. And then we will say in Arabic, yadullu ala, I will write down. Yadullu ala. Do not be, gabrified with yadullu ala. Dalla yadullu, we are going to study this verb later on, means it is pointing. Pointing to what? Zahaba. The file in Zahaba points to what? Bilal. So you will say, Yadullu ala Bilalin. What will you say? Yadullu ala Bilalin. Why Bilalin? Harf jar, ism majrur. Yadullu ala, I will write down here, Bilalin. This is how we'll say. I'll repeat and we'll be repeating. Zahaba fi'al, fa'il, damirun, mustatirun. Taqdiruhu huwa. Yadullu ala Bilalin. And whatever the case is, inshallah. And then, ilal masjidi, jar majrur. Very good. Sister Mainaz. MashaAllah. Kataba. What is kataba? And al-mudarrisu? Fine. Ask a question. Mudarris wrote. Wrote what? And you get the answer. So ad-dar-sa. It cannot be dar-si. It cannot be dar-su. It has to be dar-sa. Mafulun bihi. Always, always mansub. Okay? Kataba al-mudarrisu darsa ala saburati. What is ala saburati? Jar majrur. Fine. Naam, Sister Nusrat. Yes. Saminati. Fine. Where is the verb? Where is the file? Al-Bakkalu, the greengrocer. Bakkalu, greengrocer. Fataha Bakkalu. Where is Mafulun bihi? Ad-Dukkana. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Fine. Fi Asati Isam Majrur. And what is Thaminati? Naat. MashaAllah. MashaAllah. At 8 o'clock. He opened the Bakkal, the greengrocer opened the shop at 8 o'clock. Very good. Brother, number 5. It is very beautiful exercise, but now it requires thinking. Now it requires more vocab from you. Okay? Akmil, complete al-jumla al-atiyata bi kalimatin munasibatin what the bitha bi shakli means, brothers and sisters, that you vowelize it. Okay? You put proper vowel signs on it, Vowelize it properly, brother. Man fataha al-bab. Man fataha al-bab. You can also say man fataha al-kitab. Man fataha al-kitab. Anything you can say. Okay? You got the idea? Fine. Okay, now we come to Brother Hassan. Number 2. Gasalat, mashallah. Gasalat. Ukhti. Al-Mindi. La, mashallah, mashallah. Huh? Gasalat ukhti al-mindi la, mafulun bihi. So where is the verb? Gasala only. Huh? And then there is a ta'u tanisi. Where is the file? Ukhti is two words. Mudaf, mudaf ilayhi. So where is the file? Ukhtu. Wa huwa mudaf. And ya mutakallim, mudaf. You got the idea? Huh? When you see mudaf, mudaf ilayhi, then you got to separate them and say the thing which is file. Huh? Are you with me, Sister Hafsa? Sister Sumayya, you understand, inshallah? Very good. Okay, brother. Other Abdul Samad?
Rajulul hayyata
Bil asa. Stick, danda. Okay, brother and sister. Snack number 2. Are you counting? I should not remind you. You should count. Huh? Qatala rajulul hayyata bil asa. So what is the qatala? Fi'al, rajulu fa'il, al hayyata mafulun. Bil asa jar majrur. Brother Muhammad?
Shariba Yusufa al-Qahwa.
Why will you say Yusufa? Shariba Yusufu. Why would you say fa? No, there's no reason. It has to be fu. Why fu? Why fu and not fi and not fa? Because it is a file. And file is always marfu. Marfu. File is always marfu. Remember, brothers and sisters, if you make a little error here and there, don't worry. Mafulun bihi will come later. Huh? Brother, if we make a mistake, we are all human beings. Huh? We are learning. We are bound to make some mistakes. You should not be, you should not blame yourself. Just we learn from our mistakes and make ourselves more perfect. Very good, Sister Hafsa. Yes. Saburati, mashallah. This is easy. Katabal mudarrisu darsa. Now you see, if you read your lessons very well, all the answers will come to you. They will be on your fingertips if you read the lesson very well. Okay? Now number 6. Suada is a sister's name. Huh? So Sumayya, what will you say? Khubza. What is khubz? Bread. Okay. What will you say? Will she drink or will she eat the bread? Akala. What would you say now? It's a feminine. Akalat. What will you say? Akalat. Why would you say akalat? Because the file is muannas. Suad is akalat, suadu al-khubza. Suadul khubza. Got the idea? Translation? Suad ate the bread. Huh? Fine. Sister Fatima, do you think you can handle it? Qaratu, I read. Read what? Ad-darsa, al-kitaba, al-Qur'ana, anything you want to say. Qaratu ad-darsa. I read the lesson. Qaratul Qur'ana, I read the Quran. Qaratu, I read. Read what? You need an answer. And that answer is your mafulun bihi. MashaAllah. Sister Naima. What will you say? Samayatu? Then you are asking yourself. Asamiyata. Asamiyata. Al-azana. Ya Hamza. How will you translate? Azanti. So asamiyata. So sami'. Sami'. Where is the verb, brother? Sami'. With a sukoon. Remember, this is your verb. Sami'a ta. And then al-azana. Sahih, brother and sister. Very good. Sister Sukhaina. Fatahat tajirud dukkana. MashaAllah, that was very good. Tajiru is your file. Dukkan is your mafulun bihi. Now, Sister Arifa. Huh? What did you say? Kharajat tullabu. So what is the verb? Kharaja. Where is the file? Tullabu. Huh? And then, minal fasli. What kind of a verb is this? It is lazim. Huh? Sister Arifa, it does not need mafulun. Try to ask the question. Kharaja tullabu. Tullabu went out. Asse, went out what? You don't get answer. So this is fair lazim. Intransitive. Okay? MashaAllah. اجعل كلا من الكلمات الآتية مفعول به واضبط آخرها. Okay? Brothers and sisters, اجعل, make. Huh? All the following words into maf'ulun bihi and vowelize it, the end of it. So you'll have to make a new sentence. Whose turn is now? Sister Aisha. Make a nice sentence in which you can use Quran as maf'ulun bihi. MashaAllah. See, karatu al-Quran. So where is the verb, Sister Aisha? Kara. No, not tu. Tu is your file. Kara with sukun. Remember, it's not kara but kara. Are you with me? When you write down, where is the verb? Kara. With sukun. That is your verb. Okay? And what is tu? File. And then where is the maf'ulun bihi? Al-Qur'an. Are you with me, brother and sister? Karatul Qur'ana. Translation, Sister Aisha? I read the Quran. See, now things are getting more interesting. You are using your maf'ulun bihi and understanding it, inshallah. Sister Maimuna, kahwatu. Sharibtu kahwata, mashallah. Sharibtu kahwata. Or you can say, Shariba Hamidun kahwata, whatever you want to say. But that was your sentence, absolutely correct. Where is the verb? Sharib. Only sharib with sukun. Huh? Okay, and tu is the file. Sister Nasreen, tufahu. Yeah, what did you say? Akala at-tufaha. Translation? MashaAllah. See? Akala tufaha. He ate the apple. Akaltu, I ate. But when you say akala tufaha, he ate the apple. Where is the file? Where is the file? Mustatir. Taqdiruhu huwa. Khalas. Sister Mehraz. Fatahtu al-baba. I opened the door. Or you can say, you can change the file. Instead of we saying tu all the time, you can say Fatahat Aminatu al-baba. Or Fataha al-waladu al-baba. The boy opened the door. Something, you have a choice. But when you say Fatahtu al-baba, it's absolutely correct. Nusrat? You are asking, or she's asking a question. Afahimta darsa? What is the translation? Did you understand the lesson? MashaAllah. Afahimta darsa? MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Where is the fi'al? Fahim with sukun. Where is the fa'il? Ta. And where is maf'ulun bihi? Darsa. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Brother Hassan. Al-Kami? MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Ghasalat ummi al-Kamisa. Translation, brother?
My mother washed the shirt.
MashaAllah, beautiful. See, my mother washed the shirt. Where is the fi'al? Where is the verb? Ghasala. And what is the next thing? Ta'utanisi. Ta'utani. Where is the file? Ummu. Ummi is two words. Ummi is compound. And what kind of a compound is this? Mudaf, mudaf ilayhi. So if we have to choose one of the word as a file. Okay? So what is the file? Where is the file? Ummu. Wahuwa mudaf, and then ya mutakallim mudaf ilayhi. And al-kami sa maf'ulun bihi. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. I think we will take a short break. Brothers and sisters, we start now. Now we are learning another very, very important rule, brothers and sisters. So I will write down something on the board, huh, brother? Okay. What did I say, brothers and sisters? At-talibu zahaba ilal fasli. Translation? Classroom. What is at-talibu, brothers and sisters? Mubtada. Where is the khabar? Jumla fi'liya is the khabar. Al-jumlatul fi'liyatu is the khabar. Fine. If I say at-talibu, mubtada, then what is zahaba? Fi'al. Where is the fa'il? Mustatir. Takdiruhu huwa. Yadullu ala talib. It is pointing out to, indicating it to the talib. Now I say at-talibani. So what does it now means? Two students. At-talibani is now mubtada. Is it marfu? Yes. What is the sign of its marfu? Alif, mashallah. Why? Because it is dual. Okay. And then I have to put a proper verb. Are you with me? So, zahaba. Okay. Where is the verb? Zahaba. Where is the file? Alif, mashallah. Now I say to you, at-tullabu zahabu ilal fasli. What is the tullabu? Mubtada. Where is the khabar? Jumla fi'liya. What is zahabu? Zahabu without waw is your fi'al. And where is the fa'il? Waw. See, this is your fi'al and this is your fa'il. I should not do this way. And then I keep the alif outside. Okay. By the way, what is this alif? Now I can explain you. What is noon? Nunu vikaya. What is this alif? Alifu vikaya. It protects the vaw. See, before we could not go in detail. Now this is alifu vikaya. It protects the verb. Okay? Vaw. Especially vaw. Okay, brother. At-tullabu. What is at-tullabu? Mubtada. Where is the news? Zahabu ilal fasli. So that is your jumla fi'liya coming as a khabar. Where is the verb? Zahabu. Without waw. And where is the fa'il? Al-waw. Now you see, when the mubtada starts, then you bring an appropriate word form to match the mubtada. Okay? Fine. Now we change it, brother. So I say to you, Zahaba Talibu ilal fasli. What kind of a sentence is this now? What kind of a sentence was this? Jumla ismiya. Now we start straight away jumla fi'liya. Where is the verb? Where is the file? Talibu. Now I have to say here, talibani. Two students are going. Now what kind of a verb I use? Shall I say zahaba? Because there are two students? No, I will still say zahaba. What happened if I said zahaba atalibani? If I say zahaba, then there is a file in alif, there is a file as a alif, and there is a file here. How can you have two files? So we have to use a singular verb. Okay? Now we say at-tullabu. What kind of verb shall I use? What form of verb? Again zahaba. Okay? Many of you will be tempted to say zahabu at-tullabu. But you will be tempted because you say it's a jama, so I use jama. If you say zahabu at-tullabu, brothers and sisters, you got a file here and you got a file here. You can't have two files in a sentence. So what do we understand out of it? We understand out of it that if you start a new sentence, what did I say? You start a brand new sentence, and if the verb is in third person, what kind of a verb is in third person, brother? Huwa, huma, hum, hiya, huma, hunna. These are third person. Okay? Okay, and all of them have a verb forms. Okay, zahaba, zahaba, zahabu, zahabat, zahabata, zahabna. Okay. But if you start a fresh sentence, and if the file is third person, huwa, huma, hum, hiya, huma, hunna, okay, then the verb is always singular. Did you get it? See here. Zahaba talibu, zahaba talibani, zahaba tullabu. The verb is singular. Only in the beginning of a new sentence. Same. Change it now. Zahaba, zahabat at-talibatu. Zahabat at-talibatani. Zahabat at-talibatu. Are you with me? Make it more nice. You want me to write it? Yes. I will write it. Okay. Okay, I will say here. Zahabat at-talibatu. And then I will say Zahabat at-talibatani. Now mind you, you will have to say Zahabatit talibatu. Are you with me? Zahabatit tali. You know that, huh? You know that, huh? Okay. Zahabat at-talibatu. Are you with me, brother? So what is the rule? That you start a new sentence, and if the file happens to be ghaib in third person, then whether it is singular, dual or plural, you will use the verb in the first form, in the singular form. And then if you have to say more things about that file, then you will use an appropriate form. Okay? So here is, the student went to the class and sat. What did I say? The student went to the class and sat. Okay. I just have to now remove this, brother. ذهب الطالب إلى الفصل وجلس. Now you come to ذهب الطالبان إلى الفصل وجلس. Now you will use the proper verb. جلس. ذهب الطلاب إلى الفصل وجلسوا. Because now we have to use the proper verb form. وجلسوا. Now change that, brother. ذهبت. Maybe I should write down here, brothers and sisters, in order to make it very clear. ذهبت طالبة. Are you with me? ذهبت الطالبتان. And then I write down here ذهبت الطالبات. Now, what will happen here, brother? ذهبت الطالبة. Then I will say وجلست. جلست. Now if I say ذهبت الطالبة تاني وجلستا. What will I say? وجلستا. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Now you say ذهبت الطالبات وجلسنا. وجلسنا. Is it clear, brothers and sisters? This will happen, are you listening to me, brothers and sisters? This will happen only in third person. That's all. In a third person, when you start a new sentence, you will always start with a singular verb. Mudhakkar or muannas. That's it. Mudhakkar or muannas. Always. And then afterwards, when you continue, then you will use the proper form referring to the file before. Referring to the file before. See? ذهبت طالبة. So it's a singular. So you say jalasat. You will say jalasat. Okay? Now you say ذهبت الطالبتان. And then now you will look at this and you say jalasata. Now you say ذهبت singular muannas. ذهبت الطالبات. And then you will say wa. You will look at this and use the word jalasna. Let's go to muzakkar. ذهبت طالب وجلس. I look at this file and use the verb. ذهبت طالبان وجلس. Now jalasa refers to طالبان. ذهبت طلاب وجلسوا. See, here singular and there the appropriate verb to match the file, which was before. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Sister Nasri? Inshallah. Brothers and sisters, It is easy to understand. And it is easy to forget. Huh? And what will make you very strong? When you will write it. Huh? When you write it, it will make you strong. Warna, we understand, and tomorrow we forget. Huh? But if you write it, inshallah, you will master it. One more time. It is only for third person. Whether it is muzakkar or muannas, when you start a new sentence, the first verb form is singular. Only when you start a new sentence. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Now, here is number 7. Ta'ammal musalaini atiyaini. Okay? Ponder the following 2 examples. At-tullabu, see mubtada. What is tullabu? Mubtada. Now you got to have appropriate verb. Zahabu ilal mala'abi. Fine. Under. Change that to jumla failure. You will start with a zahabat, not zahabu. Zahabat tullabu. If you started with zahabu, you will end up with having 2 files. And you can't have that. Okay? Inshallah. Now, at-talibatu. What is it, brothers and sisters? At-talibatu. Zahabna. What is the talibatu? Mubtada. Zahabna. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Now change it, brother, into jumla failure. You will have to say, Zahabat at-talibatu. Zahabat at-talibatu. Did you understand the rule, brothers and sisters? Inshallah. It's not difficult. One more time I repeat. It is for third person. You will start with a singular verb. Huh? Fine. Now number 8. Qaddimil fi'ala. Bring the fi'al forward. Okay? See, al-awladu sharibu kahwata. Where is the verb? Sharibu. Now bring it forward. In other words, this is a jumla ismiya. Change it into jumla failure with the same file. Okay? With the same meaning in the sentence. So what had happened? Shariba al-awladu. Shariba al-awladu kahwa. Did you get the idea? Huh? Sister Halima, you are going to start the sentence. An-nasu sami'ul azana. Bring the word forward. What will you say now? MashaAllah, beautiful. Huh? You got the idea, brothers and sisters? So where is the file now? Samia and Nasu. Nasu is the file. But in the previous sentence, where was the file? Wow. Where was the file? Wow. Huh? Okay. Sister Arifa, change it, sister. At-tullabu katabul ajwibata. Mafulun bihis are there, huh? Remember, how will you change that? Bring the fi'al forward. MashaAllah. Brother, this is, what is all this? Halwa puri. This is easy. You know why it is easy? Because you are strong. You worked hard and you became strong in your verbs. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. See, now you can see the fruits of our doing the verbs in advance. Huh? Okay. Sister Aisha. Dakhalat. MashaAllah. Because it is muannas. Dakhalat talibatu. What would you say? Dakhalat talibatul fasla. MashaAllah. Next one, Sister Maimuna. What will you say? Kharajal mudarisuna min al-fasli. Very good. Sister Nasreen. MashaAllah. Raja'a jumalai min makkata. Very good. Sister Maynaz?
غسلت إخوتي it's قميصاني وقميص
Kumsana.
قمصانة.
Yeah.
We have to say plural or we have to change?
No. She can, when she washes, she can wash one shirt or 10 shirts or 50 shirts or 100 shirts. Still she is washing. That will not, mafulun bihi will have no effect. Huh? So what will you say, sister?
غسلت إخوتي
Akhawati.
إخواتي قمصان.
Huh. Where is the file?
It's
If you say gasalat, where is the file? Akhawatu. File is always marfu. When you say akhawati, what kind of a compound is this? Mudaf, mudaf ilayhi. Sahi? So where is our file? Mudaf, which is akhawatu. It became ti because of ya mutakallim. So remember, so you will say gasalat, gasala is fi'l, ta'u tanisi, and file is al-akhawatu, wa huwa mudaf, and then ya mutakallam, mudaf ilayhi, and al-kumsa na, mafulun bihi. Got the idea? You will have to write all of them. If you write this, you will become very strong. Then you won't forget, inshallah. Fine. Now you have to also remember one thing. When you say akhawati, what is akhawati? Mubtada. What is mubtada? Akhawatu. Wa huwa mudaf. And then ya mutakallam, mudaf ilayhi. And where is the khabar? Gasalna. What is it? Gasalna. Where is the file? Where is the verb? Gasal. Where is the file? Nunu niswa. But na, correct. But what is na? Nunu niswa. That is your file. Huh? MashaAllah. Nusrat? Dakakina. Dakakina. Yes. MashaAllah. Fatahat tujjaru dakakina. Got the idea? Very good. Sister Sumayya? MashaAllah. Zahabat. How will you say? Zahabatit. Remember? Zahabatit tabibatu ilal mustashfa. Very good. Okay. Sister Fatima? MashaAllah. Fahimat tullabu darsa. Fahimat tullabu zarsa. Very good. That was excellent. Brothers and sisters, now what we had done little while ago on the board, now we are doing it now. Look at it. Kharajat tullabu wa zahabu. See, here comes kharaja and then comes zahabu. Kharaja because we started a new sentence. So we got to use the verb in the first form, the base form. Remember the base form, which is huwa or it can be here. Okay? And then zahabu has to match tullabu. Okay? So what is the next one, brother? Qara'at tullabu wa katabu. Translation, brother. Qara'at tullabu wa katabu. The students read and they wrote. And they wrote. And they wrote. Very good. Next one. Akalan nasu wa sharibu. People ate and they drank. Okay, are you with me? Did you see? Now we have to kawwin. Change the sentences according to the examples which came before you in the tamreen. Use the words between the brackets. Whose turn is Naima? What will you say? Dakhalat tullabu al-fasla. Remember, dakhala has a mafulun bihi. Dakhalat tullabu al-fasla wa jalasu. Got the idea? The students entered the classroom and sat. Whose turn is now? Sister Sukhaina? Oh, again the snake has come. Number 3. But then you've got to count, huh? We'll end up having dozens by the time we finish book 2, okay? Okay. Daraba al-awladu al-hayyata. Again, mafulun bihi. Wa kataluha. Again, you have to use mafulun bihi. Wa kataluha. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? You want me to write it? Or you are okay? Write it? Inshallah, I will write it. Brother and sisters? Darabal awladu al-hayyata. Darabal awladu al-hayyata. Wa. Now I have to use verb which is matches to awladu. Katalu. Katalu. And then I'll put ha. Okay, I went right at the end. Okay? Wa katalu ha. Look at katalu ha. Where is the verb? Katalu. With dhamma. Where is the file? Al-waw. And then what is ha? Mafulun bihi. Where does ha go to? Hayyata. Where does that waw go to? Al-awladu. Sahi? It's clear, inshallah? Whose turn is now, Sister Hafsa? Fahimu. Fahimuhu. Because you have to fahimun, you will need a mafulun bihi. Wa. Is it kara'a? Kara'atul labu ad-darsa wa fahimuhu. Darsa is mudhakkar. Fahimuhu. Sahi? And they understood it. They understood it. Very good. Now, Brother Muhammad.
سمع الناس والأذان المسجد وذهبوا.
Now here we'll have to. No, your attempt was good. سمع الناس والأذان. Azana, khalas. Because see, al-azana and al-masjidi, they are both definite, so we cannot make it mudaf ilayhi. And azan is always from the masjid. So what will you say? Samiyan nasul azana wa zahabu ila al-masjidi. Wa zahabu ila al-masjidi. Got the idea? Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. Brothers and sisters, we got here كون جملا مستعملا الكلمات الآتية. Fine, brother. Use the following, verbs in nice sentences. Okay, brother? Make simple sentence. You can use Madi, Mudariya, anything you want. Any form you want. Okay? You got 14 forms to use. Akala, he ate. Oh, how will you say? Yes. Al-khubz. Al-khubz. Khubz. I want the proper vowel sign at the end. Al-khubz. Za. Yes. Brother Hassan, we got to put the proper vowel sign. Akala. Akala al-waladu. Al-khubza. Now you can also could have said akaltu khubza. Any form which has this thing, fine. Brother Abdul Samad, Gasala. Then he washed the shirt. If you say Gasal al-Kamisa, then he washed the shirt. If you want to say I washed the shirt, Ghasaltul kamisa. If you say my wife washed the shirt, Ghasalat zawjati. What will you say? Ghasalat zawjati al kamisa. Then my wife washed the shirt. Got the idea, brother? Inshallah. Okay, Sister Halima. Qara'a. Qara'a tullabu darsa. MashaAllah. See, verb was singular, but the file was plural. Qara'a tullabu darsa. Okay, Sister Arifa. Kataba. Yes. Kataba al-mudarrisu darsa ala saburati. Huh? The teacher wrote the lesson on the breakboard. Kataba al-mudarrisu ad-darsa. Bas. But then now, when you see a verb which is transitive, you got to have a maf'ulun bihi. And maf'ulun bihi is always mansub. We got to remember that. Huh? We cannot make mistakes there, inshallah. Okay. Sister Aisha, daraba. Darabal awladu. Oh, fine. Al hayya. Okay. Hayyata. Okay. Okay, Sister Mamuna. Qatala ar-rajulu. Al-haywana, an animal. Yes, that's correct. Qatala ar-rajulu haywana. Fine, brother. Dakhala, Sister Nasreen. Dakhala ar-rajulu dukana. Ad-dukana. See, again dukana mafulun bihi. Very good. Sister Manas. Kharajat tullabu min al-fasl. MashaAllah. Hafiza. Surata Yasin. Surata Yasin. MashaAllah. Hafiztu Surata. Hafiz fi'al tu fa'il. Surata mafulun bihi wa huwa mudaf and Yasin mudaf ilayhi. MashaAllah. Okay, Sister Sumayya. Shariba. MashaAllah. Sharibat daifu al-kahwata. Kahwata. Very good. Excellent. Fatima. Fahima. To understand. Hal fahimti darsa? What will you say? What will be your answer? Did you understand the lesson? Naam. Fahimtu hu. Fahimtu hu. That's all. Or you can say, Fahimtu darsa jayidan. Fahimtu darsa jayidan. What is the translation? I understood the lesson very well. Fahimtu darsa jayidan. Got the idea? Okay, let me write, brother. Fahimtu darsa jayidan. Okay, brothers and sisters? Fahimtu. Where is the verb? Fahim. What is tu? Fa'il. What is the darsa? And what is jayidan? Mafulun mutlaq. What is it? Mafulun mutlaq. Okay? See, jayidan does not have al, so it cannot be nath to darsa. Now if I say, Fahimtu dars al-jadida, then al-jadida will become the nath. I understood the new lesson. But here is, I understood the lesson very well. So Jaidan is mafulun mutlaq. We will be dealing with that soon. But I just want to hit you with that thing, mafulun mutlaq. So you will remain alert, inshallah. MashaAllah. Sister Naima? Samia? Azana? What is the translation? You heard the azan? Then you will have to say Samia too. When you say Samia al-Adhana, translation, brother and sister, he heard the azan. Very good. See, now you are all getting sharp. Alhamdulillah. You do not know how much pleasure happiness I feel in my heart when you really translate it properly. See, it means now finally the verbs, is being understood very well. So when you say, Samiya al-adhana, sentence is correct. But if you say, I heard the azan, that is wrong. Samiya al-azana, Samiya, he heard. So where is the file? Mustatir, taqdiruhu huwa. He heard the azan. But if you want to say, I heard the azan, then you will say, Samiyatu al-azana. Samiyatu al-azan. Okay, inshallah. Very good, brother. Number 11 is very simple, brother. Man fatah al-baba, ana fatahtuhu, brother. So what is fatah plus tu plus hu? We have analyzed it so many times. Fatah, fi'al, tu, fa'il, and hu is maf'ulun bihi. Man fatahan nawafiza, who opened the windows. Ana fatahtu ha, because it is nawafiza, kullu jama muannas. Okay? Al-kalimatul jadidatu, al-inabu, you know the meaning? Grape. Al-mawzu, banana. At-tinu, fig. Al-fajru, dawn. Al-fajru, al-fajru. Jawabun, ajwibatun. Now you remember plurals? Huh? Su'alun, as'ilatun. Now you will memorize this. Huh? Inshallah you will memorize it. Huh? Al-bakkalu, the greengrocer. Al-asa, the stick. Hayyatun, snake. What is the jama? Hayyatun. Very good. Samiya, he heard. Huh? And fahima, and shariba. Here. What kind of a verb is this, brother and sister? Bab-wise. Bab-wise. Samiya, yasma'u. Huh? So, the kasra change into fatah. Are you with me? Samiya, yasma'u. Write down under it, yasma'u. Huh? And fahima, when you see kasra, 99% of the time, it will be turned into fatah. Huh? Are you with me, brother? Abdul Samad? When you see kasra, when you make mudariya, make it into fatah 99% of the time. Or maybe make it 99.9% of the time. Brother? Samiya, mudariya? Yes, no, we are not supposed to do mudariya. But we are preparing ourselves. Huh? Fahima, yafhamu. Shariba, yashrabu. Got the idea? What bab is this? When you change kasra into fatah in mudariya, what bab is this? Bab samiya. Daraba, you change fatah into kasra. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready, brothers and sisters? Fatuhu dammin nasara yansur. Fatuhu kasarin daraba yadribu. See, fatah change into kasra. Fatuhu kasarin daraba yadribu. Fatahatani, fatahatani, fataha yaftahu. Dammu dammin karuma, yakrumu. Twice damma, damma. Damma here in the madi, damma here on the, in mudariya. But on ain kalima. Dammu dammin karuma, yakrumu. Kasro fatahin. Kasro fatahin. Samiya yasma. We say the name of the bab. Because we will always refer to it as bab samiya. Samiya yasma. Kasaratani jiha. Kasaratani. What is that? Hasiba yahsibu. Hasiba. This is a nice poem, brother. It is in the books. Okay. I did not make this. It is already in the grammar books. Okay. Fatuhu dammin Nasara yansuru. Fatuhu kasarin. Daraba yadribu. Fatahatani. Oh yes. Fatahatani. Fataha yaftahu. Remember this. This is a nice poetry, brother. And if I tell you Fatahu dammin, Fatahu kasrin, then it is ruha ruha. There is no flavor in it. Okay? It will not have an impact. But when you say it in a melody and you hear it, inshallah it will stay with you. Next, lesson number 6, brothers and sisters. Again the same ideas. Remember for transitive verb and intransitive verb. And intransitive will have no maf'ulun bihi. Transitive verb will have maf'ulun bihi, and maf'ulun bihi will be mansub. Remember that. Mata rajata min al madrasati ya bunayya. So bunayya is a very sweet, very tender way of addressing us. Bunayya, oh my little child, oh my dear little child. We are going to learn later on, inshallah. I'll go in detail and explain you bunayya. We will do an autopsy. We'll cut it down and understand how bunayya came from ibnu. Ibnun became bunayya. Inshallah, we will learn later on. Okay. Mata rajata min al madrasati ya bunayya. When did you return from the school, oh my little son? What is the answer? Raja'tu. Where is the verb? Raja with sukun. Tu is fine. I return. Qabla. What is qabla? Zarf. And then we won't say he is mudaf. We can't say it is mudaf. Leave it as a zarf. And what is nisfi? Mudaf ilayhi. But then again we have a chain. Wa huwa mudaf and sa'atin mudaf ilayhi. You got the idea? Qabala nisfi, single kasra, and sa'atin, finally 2 kasras. Okay. I returned half an hour ago. Before half an hour. Fine. Aina ukhtuka Maryamu. Where is your sister? Maryam. Maryam is a badal for ukhtu. Aina ukhtuka Maryamu. Ama rajat. Ama raja'at. Ama raja'at. See, it's a question and negation. Ma raja'at. She did not return. Didn't she return? Okay, didn't she? Okay, return. What is it? La adri. What is it? La adri. What is adri? It is mudariya. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, it is mudariya. What is the madi? Dara. Dara without, and then it becomes yadri. So if you have yadri in mudariya, 5 in your pocket, yadri, tadri, tadri, adri, nadri. If I say adri, I don't know. If we say nadri, we don't know. It's so easy, inshallah. La adri, I don't know. Ana ma ra'aytuha. Ana ma ra'aytuha. I ra'aytuha. Ana ma ra'aytuha. Brothers and sisters, remember I told you the verb last time? Okay? And there are some verbs I will describe, but only in half conjugation, not full. Because we are not ready for full. Because they are weak verbs. So if I say ra, what is ra'a, brothers and sisters? To see. Now, I say ra'a. I say Okay? I'm making the pronunciation of alif here. Ra'a. Okay? Now, tell me one thing. What is the root of this? Ra, Hamza, and Ya. What is it? When you see this at the end of the verb, it is nothing but Ya. Nothing but Ya. Okay? Now when you come to Hunna, then the lam kalima gets a sukoon. At that time, the verb comes to its original form. Are you with me? So when you make it into hunna, what will be now? Ra'ayna. Now at hunna, it became visible in its original form. Are you with me? Fine. So what will be? Ra'ay. Where is the verb? Ra'ay. Okay? And once we are there, then what do we do? Ta tumatum, ti tumatunna, tuna. So it's easy, brother. Let's do it. Ra'ayna, ra'ayta, ra'aytuma, ra'aytum, ra'ayti, ra'aytuma, ra'aytunna, ra'aytu, ra'ayna. So if I say ma ra'aytuha, so where is the verb? Ra'ay. Tu is fa'il and ha is maf'ulun bihi. MashaAllah. See, it's so easy and very interesting. Again, next verb, it's coming. What is it? Kawa. What is the root? Kawaya. What is it? Kawaya. Bring it to, what is the meaning of kawa? He ironed. He ironed. Bring it to hunna. Kawaina. After that, ta, kawaituma, kawaitum, kawaiti, kawaituma, kawaitunna, kawaitu, I ironed. Kawaina, we ironed. Kawaita, you ironed. Kawaiti, she, no, auntie. Auntie. She we are not doing now. We are not doing she. We will do later on, because what will happen, I don't want to go. I don't want to confuse you. Later on you will become so strong that inshallah, you will find it very easy. Brothers and sisters, to be honest with you, I found them fascinating. They were fun. It was fun to do all these things. And inshallah, you will feel the same way as I felt when I first time came across this. I was not really gabrified. Because once you make yourself strong in the verb, then they are piece of cake for you. All of them are jalebis and pakoras and baklawas. Brothers and sisters, so can you imagine if I say kawa and put nunu niswa there, you are straight away saying kawaina. And then brother conjugate, kawaina, kawaita, kawaituma, kawaitum, kawaisi. So easy, you can do it. Alhamdulillah. So, ana ma ra'aytuha, I did not see her. Okay. Maza karata al-yawma, maza karata al-yawma. Translate, brother. What did you read? Karata, kara, fi'al, ta, fa'al. Okay, karatu al-yawma. What is it, brother? Karatu al-yawma. What is al-yawma? Zarf. Zarfu zaman. Karatu. Kara, tu. Kara fi'al, tu fa'il. Karatu al-yawma. I read. Read what? Darsan. Mafulun bihi. How it is written, make sure you understand. And what is jadidan? Na. Not. Yeah. See, darsan jadidan. Darsan jadidan. Fil fiqh. In fiqh. What is the mother asking now? MashaAllah. Afahimtahu. Afahimtahu. Fahim fi'al. Ta fa'il. Hu mafulun bihi. Fahimtahu. Naam. Yes. Fahim. Tu. Hu. What did I say, brother? Fahim. Tu. Hu. Fi'al. Fa'il. Mafulun bihi. And Jayyidan, brother Hassan. No. Mafulun mutlaq, brother. Mafulun mutlaq. Ama karatal Quran al-yawma. See, negation, Ama karatal Quran al-yawma. Translation, brother. Didn't you read the Quran today? What is the answer? Bala. Because yes indeed. Karatu, kara, tu, file, and then surah, surata, rahmani. Surata, mafulun bihi, wa huwa mudaf, and then mudaf ilayhi. Wa hafiz, tu, ha. Are you with me? How I am saying? I am breaking it down. Hafiz, tu, ha. Fariha, and so. Fa here is ataf. So, fariha. Fi'al. Be. What is this be? How many words are there? 2. What are they? Jarun wa majrurun. How will you translate be with me? What will you say? With me. Okay. Fariha. What is the meaning of fariha? To become happy. He became happy. Who became happy? So what will you say? Fariha biyal mudarri su. Fa'il. Su. Mudarrisu is the fa'il. Kathiran. Mafulun mutlaq. But brothers and sisters, we will come back to this and tell you the sweetness and the beauty of this. This style does not exist in other languages. It is very special to Arabic. So whether here is فَفَرِحَ بِيَ الْمُدَرِّسُ كَثِيرًا. How will you translate? حَفِظْتُهَا. I memorized it. So what happened? The teacher became happy, very happy with me. With me. See, with me. So fariha is your fi'al. Where is your fa'il? Al-mudarrisu. Make sure you understand. Put a dhamma there in mudarrisu. And write down fa'il. And write down fariha fi'al. See, the translation is fariha al-mudarrisu. What is it? Farihal mudarrisu. What kind of a verb is this? Intransitive. It does not need maf'ulun bihi. Fariha does not need maf'ulun bihi. Farihal mudarrisu. The teacher became happy with me. Are you with me? Farihal mudarrisu bi. But now we say farihal biyal mudarrisu kathiran. Are you with me, Nusrat? Al mudarrisu is the fa'il, and the fariha is your fi'al, and bi is jarun wa majrurun, and kathiran is our maf'ulun mutlaq. Waqala, and he said, this is the last sentence, brother. Waqala innaka. Brother, inna has come. Harfu tawqid wa nasbin. And what is ka? Ismu inna mansubun. Or where is khabar inna? Ahsanu wa huwa mudaf. And talibin mudaf ilayhi. Fil fasli jar majrur. How will you translate? He said, the teacher said, innaka, truly you are the best student in the class. So ahsanu talibin is, ahsanu is here superlative degree. What is it? See, comparative degree, you will always have min in it. This ahsanu talibin, this is the best student. We